Morning, everybody. I wanted to take a couple of minutes and share with you some information about a video that I sent out to you. I apologize, about a spreadsheet I sent out to you yesterday in our WhatsApp chat. And I wanted to take a couple of minutes and just review how it is that you would use this tool, this device. So I'm going to enlarge that a little bit, zoom in. As you can see on this spreadsheet, there are three tabs. You've got your target realtors tab, you've got your active realtors tab, and you've got dead. And we're going to talk about each of those really quickly. So when you're marketing to realtors, think of it as a funnel, okay? You have to fill up the top of your funnel in order to get those realtors to come down and start actually sending you business, right? So my philosophy, very simple, is you can make 10 phone calls a day or send 10 text messages or emails, and you should mix up the method of communication. But this is an active marketing campaign, not a passive drip campaign. And we're going to talk about that at another time. And those are great tools for us to use as well. But in this case, your goal, as you can see, this is numbered down to 50, right down here. Your goal is to have 50 realtors in your target list at any given time, okay? And simply, you're going to contact 10 per day, Monday through Friday, which should get you a total of 50. Now, it doesn't mean they have to respond to you, but you're reaching out to them. You're touching them once a week. And what you're going to do is you're going to log in their names, name, phone number, what company or office they're with, what was the date. This is date in, and if you hover over it, you can see it says right here, when was this realtor entered into your target list? And I'll explain why that's important in a minute. Last date is what was your last contact attempt or your last contact with this realtor. Comments, and then the current week, that's just going to be yes. So as you're using this, these are all going to be filled in. So you're going to contact this first person and you're going to put yes or Y down that, or you can put an X in there. And then at the end of the week on Friday, once you've contacted everybody, just go in and delete the content from those fields. Just hit delete, highlight them all and just hit delete. And then the following week, you're ready to go again. And then it's a simple way of tracking who you've contacted and who you haven't contacted, in addition to this last date. But it makes it a little easier. So where do these names come from? Where do these people come from? Super simple, guys. If you have an event and you go somewhere, you go to a networking event, you go to a whatever, Cinco de Mayo is coming up. So you go to an event, you meet one or two realtors in that conversation, and we're talking about scripting and stuff like that in another video. But in that conversation, and you're finding out what office they're with, maybe they give you their card. If you go to the website of most real estate companies, they'll have a roster of all of the realtors in that company. So all you have to do is simply mine out that data and add it in here. Some of these realtors you've met, some of them you will never have met, but this is the science part of it, right? You're going to do that. You're going to contact them once a week. And then the art part of it is going to be, at what point do I move them over here to my inactive folder and say, okay, I understand this guy is never going to give me business. Maybe you reach that realtor and they say, you know what, my spouse is a loan officer, or I've worked with the same loan officer for 23 years. I'm not planning on changing, or whatever, right? So maybe now you move them over here, they're inactive. Doesn't mean you never contact them. What you do is, based on their reaction, we're going to plug them into HubSpot. We're going to plug them into, here, and maybe we're going to contact them every 3 months, or maybe we're going to contact them once a month, and we're just going to nurture them little by little, because frankly, you never know. But some of them, if they are hostile or do no business or whatever, maybe that one you're just going to strike through. So you would just highlight it. You come over here and strike through this little button right here, and it's just going to put a line right through the text, and you're never going to contact them again. So this will grow to however many it is. Target realtors that start being able to send you business, they're going to go in your active realtors. And your active realtors, same thing. So you're going to have the contact information. What day did you add them into your active portfolio? When was the last date you contacted them? What was the nature of that contact? And then in here, simply, you're going to put, when did they give you a lead? So they gave me a lead on 212 and 219, and we closed a deal on 318 as an example, right? So I know, again, if you hover over, anytime you see this little red, triangle in the corner, you can hover over it and it will, you don't have to click, just hover over it and it will tell you what we're looking for in those fields. So now these guys, obviously as well, active realtors, you think you need to contact them every week? Of course. And sometimes you might not have an active deal with them or doing a pre-qual at that moment, but you need to be dinging them as well. So the goal is to move people from here into one of these two other folders, either active realtors or dead. Maybe I should say inactive. I don't know if dead is too aggressive, but with these active realtors as well, it's very important to maintain a track of what are they sending you? How much business are they sending you? So what is my lead to deal conversion? And that's kind of why we're just casually copying those dates in there. But, if I've got 20 leads from somebody and one deal or no deals, now I need to start making some decisions of how productive is this realtor in real life? What's going on? What's wrong? Doesn't mean I'm gonna kick them out now. But it might mean that I'm gonna have a conversation with them about how to screen a little bit ahead of time, how to help me help them grow their business properly. So this is important to sort of have that idea and keep that eye on the ball. Additionally, it's very easy to calculate how many active realtors do you need. Guys, in my experience, a decent realtor is going to be good for one about every other month, one deal every other month, or a half a deal a month. So if I know, generally speaking, and I can look at this and I can see how many deals, what have I closed with them. So if I've got a half a deal every month and I want 6 loans a month, I need 12 realtors that in my active portfolio. Does that make sense? I hope so. And I hope you guys have a little fun with this and use it in good health. And we'll be following up again. We'll be talking a little bit more about our business plan. We're going to be talking about HubSpot and how to drip with your referral partners and contact them on an ongoing basis. Okay. So with that being said, guys, today is Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Make sure that you are you're getting the tasks done that need to be done and starting to build your marketing and your business plan. Okay. Thank you. Peace out.